each day in class. What do you need this for?
Gotta hand it in. Required.
Who's requiring? It has the city seal. You work for the city?
No, I just need you to check my attendance.
Well, I need you to explain.
It's for a job I'm trying to get.
And they're asking for an attendance sheet? Look, Mr. Sanchez, sit down. If you want me to sign this, you need to tell me what it's about.
It's for my parole officer. See, I was in some trouble.
I get it. And this is at the end of each week?
It's supposed to be.
Here's what I could do. I'll sign all of them at the end of every month.
You don't take it like that.
I'm sure they'll agree to it.
You don't know parole officers, Professor.
What makes you so sure?
Well, could you at least sign this one now? And then after that, we'll do it your way.
All right, since you're here.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed your classes.
See you Monday.
Actually, I wanted to say goodbye. Today's my last day.
What do you mean? This is the first week and a half. The semester's just beginning.
I gotta quit.
Then why did you start? And why did you agree to me signing these at the end of every month? You lied to me.
I didn't lie. You want the truth?
Is that going to be too big of a change?
I don't think you'd understand.
Why not?
Because prison is a different world. Let's just leave it at that. I'll see you, Professor.
How long was your bid?
18 months. Hey, how do you know that word?
What? Bid? I just know it.
With all respect, people don't just know it, not unless... They told me it was your first year teaching at this school. I didn't think... Before you came here, were you in with the in crowd?
No. I was a consultant.
Okay, before that. So you got me curious now, Dr. Tavares. You can tell me. I'll keep my mouth shut.
You won't even tell me why you're quitting. All right. We could do a trade. I'll tell you why I was inside if you tell me what's going on that you're leaving school.
You're on.
All right. So I did 2 short bids. The first, I was a teenager. I was in with this clique. Do they still use that word clique?
No, it's more like crew now.
Well, anyway, our clique was down against another. 2 girls got wounded and I got busted.
So you were a jitterbug. Who would have guessed?
I was all mixed up, the way you must be now. Then, about a decade later, I was a different person. The KKK came to the city. Our group fought them. 6 months assault.
Que phenomenal! A surprise and a half! I give you props, Professor!
Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna give it to you straight. I was working at Kmart. You know the one on Broadway and 8th? So the pay was low, but a buddy of mine, he was good with numbers. At least he said he was. He found a way for us to move some charges for rugs over to ourselves. Then we got caught. I had no priors, so the judge gave me 18 months at La Roca. And I got the streets after a year, but only on condition that I come to this school.
So what's going to happen when your parole officer learns you quit? She won't send you back to the joint?
Well, if I'm working, he will see I'm doing all right, and he'll let me keep the streets. That's what happened with the buddy of mine.
So you've got a job.
I should have one soon.
Well, why not just stay in school until you know for sure, unless, is there some other reason why you're quitting?
No, it's just I'll be too busy either working or looking for work. But I haven't told him in the office that I quit yet. That's still on the down low.
Where do you want to go with your life, Mr. Sanchez?
Before looking at that, I gotta survive.
I hear you, but can't you make it on part-time work and get financial aid for here?
I don't think...
I've noticed you in class. You've been paying attention. You're not dozing or texting. Your expression is alive. You're too smart to quit school.
I wish.
You don't think you could get through your courses?
I could get through most of them.
No problem.
Piece of cake. But there's one class I couldn't pass. Not in a million years.
Well, which one is that?
Yours.
Is there something about me?
No, Dr. Tavares, don't think that. See, I've been telling you everything, because You first, the way you talk to the class, it's like a feeling. It's respect. And now even more since I know you've done time. No, it's me. I could never do math. I could ace all other subjects, but even if by some miracle, and I mean a miracle, if I got through your remedial math, I'd still be facing college math. Forget it. Ni pa allá voy a mirar.
Where did you get this idea that you're no good at math?
I don't know where, but I just know. Believe me, brutal since I was a kid. Everybody be goofing on me about it, even my own family. I can't do simple arithmetic without my phone.
Can you multiply by 10? Say 10 times 21.
Well, yeah, you just add a 0 at the end. That's 210, right? But that's all I know. See who I'm not college material? And all right. You want the whole story? There's this girl that I like in your class. You think I want to look like a chump in front of her? If you call me to the whiteboard, or if you call on me with a question, I was afraid all this week and last that you might do that. There's no point. Thanks for the signature, Professor. And I appreciate what you told me about yourself.
You have to take a test before you go.
I'm dropping the course. I don't have to take a test.
A quick one question.
How about you just give me a 0?
You have to pass the test. Sit down.
No way. So long, Professor.
Do you want me to take my signature back? You say you want to keep the streets? I can call the office right now and tell them you tricked me into signing, that you have no intention of attending.
You wouldn't do that.
Try me. I'd hate to have to send you back there. All right, here's the problem. How much is 1 plus 2 plus all the way up to 20?
Okay, let me...
No phone.
Why not? Coño, how much time do I
No
have?
pen and paper either.
Wait, what the fuck is this? Excuse my language, but I just told you that I'm a dumbass. Dead ass. And now you're giving me an Einstein problem.
Suppose I help you get started. But first I'm gonna tell you a story.
What, are we back in grade school?
This is in ancient times.
Actually, I like stories, but how did you know?
Just a hunch. There was a slave in ancient times. She stole some food, so her master gave her a punishment. She had to carry a heavy load, all while counting pedestals as she walked past them. First 20, turn around, past 19. Back and forth, each time 1 pedestal less. 18, 17, all the way down to 1. The only way she could quit early is if she computed the total counts.
So I have the same problem that slave had.
Here's a way to think about it. 20 plus 19 plus ... plus 11. Wrap the numbers around, 10 goes under, well here, you come and finish the second row. Come on in. Put a 1 under the 20, and then 2 under the 19, and then just write 3 dots to represent the numbers in between. ...
Where is this getting me?
You can add each vertical pair of numbers. How many vertical pair of numbers do you have?
10. 20 plus 1, 21, 19 plus 2, 21. 21 10 times?
Hey, see you Monday. You don't think I should have told him about myself? And you? It wasn't believable. I never would have told him all that. 9 out of 10 professors. Why so weak, friend? 9 out of 9. You know what? You are not believable yourself. Each one of us is the occurrence of a 0 probability event. Impossible? Not quite. It's kind of like when the weather forecast says the probability of rain is 0, and then it rains. Each one of us. Oh, my privacy. Could have found all that information about me on the web. Child like that? A boy I don't have? Otis. Already on his way to a cycle of poverty and crime. Do you know how it feels to help him to that flash of insight? I mean, that warmth, can any money or discovery match that? It's such inspiring work. Why do I want to quit and return to financial tech? Do you condemn me? You don't know what the income is of an adjunct professor. Oh, you know. You must be an adjunct. Not a real income, right? Do they give you food stamps? A lot of adjuncts receive them. If it wasn't for my savings in corporate consulting, I'd be needing food stamps as well. Or I'd be like Mary Lou down the hall. She camps out in her office. Over half the college teachers in this country are adjuncts. It's true, if I stay, there's that treasure, being a part of students' lives. People without half a chance, helping them grow and struggle, growing with them. Konyo, an Einstein problem. Then that flash.